woman. What did I say?
Female.
Okay, well, sometimes I stutter, so I have to change out words.
I do too. I understand.
I got to change out the word. Couldn't get out the W. That's what happened. But I'll get it the next time. Anyway, we're with Ben Tribbett and Senator Chad Peterson, Senator Dave Marston. Adam Parkhamenko was running for vice chairman of the National Democratic Party, was going to run for lieutenant governor, but decided that I was right. He couldn't beat Justin Fairfax. And
that was actually his thinking, by the way.
I know it was. And Senator Scott Servell with us, who's diligently typing something on his phone, probably secretly communicating
buying Star Wars
with
tickets.
Bill Stanley.
There's Star Wars this weekend.
I know you got to do that. So good to have everybody with us. So we just had Susan Platt giving her mini stump speech. Sounded pretty good to me. So it looks like you might be running for lieutenant governor. Is that true? Are you in? Are you out? Give us a little feel of the future here.
Well, John,
Susan, the first woman to be on our panel ever.
Thank you.
In this, what's even titled? I mean, think of the
The
title.
John Fredericks Glass
The boys
Ceiling
are back
Breaker.
in town.
The boys plus the woman.
In fact, I actually got a tweet from Emily Bolton yesterday, wondering why we never have any women on it, and because we just couldn't think of any. But now we have
it. We got it.
You know, sometimes things just happen for the
It's
right reasons.
fate.
Exactly.
So, are you in, or are you out, or is just going to be a teaser?
Well, I don't do anything mildly, as I think most of these people around the table will tell you, or without thinking it through. And so I'm thinking it through. And I think as Ben will tell you, and I've told people at this table, I do have a lot to hold over Ben since I went to school, as my college suite mate was his mother, so I do have to make sure he stays in line. But when I've gone around this state, when I organized 2 statewide women's organizations to help encourage women to run and help train them to run, and I've told them all, we need all voices in government. And I've said, I think you all owe it to yourself at some point in your life, when it's appropriate, and if you feel the inclination, to consider public service. And by that I mean running for office. And so I'm taking my own advice. Finally, I guess, some people said, when I called my husband just the other day, and I was sitting in actually the car dealer, getting my car, and I was thinking about some things, reading the paper, and I called him and I said, Ron, what do you think if I run for lieutenant governor? And he said, it's about darn time. So I'm going to do right now what I've told other women across the state to do, is seriously consider it. And that's what I'm doing. I will tell you, this is not a tease. This is something I'm seriously looking at. I don't know the answer yet because it's not a decision you take lightly.
When are you going to make your decision?
I will make my decision before the middle of January.
All right, so you got about a month.
These decisions to serve people and to commit your life to it are not easy decisions.
Is Ben going to be your general consultant?
The big reveal. The big reveal.
I will tell you.
If you run,
I will tell you.
I
know that his mother will be by my side every minute of the day.
Susan,
how about that?
We just got one question.
You've got to piss off the
establishment
right off
or
the
not?
bat.
Is Ben going to run your campaign or not?
His mother, Janet Unger. If you're listening, Janet Unger, you're committed now every day if I run, at least every day until January 15th.
Well, just because you got his mom doesn't mean anything. I mean, 4 years ago, we were at a round table, and my good friend here, Scott Servell, his mom was with me. By the way, I ran Ralph, Republicans for Ralph, remember that? And his mom was for Ralph with me, and Scott went the other way, and you went with, what was the guy's name?
Anish Chopra.
Anish Chopra. So just because you got his mom, that doesn't mean anything. I got a prime example, right? So
I'd like to have, if I decide to do it, and is fortunate enough to have people support me, I'd like to have everybody in the mix.
Well, what a political answer.
But I got to tell you, I'm not a politician.
I think you're going to hire Ben. Let me just give you some advice.